All right, let's go, Rob. Stick with football, but Brett Favre. Brett Favre came out today. Very controversial move by Brett. And he says that he is voting for Donald Trump. And he put it out on Twitter. He was trending. I'm sure he's probably still trending. But a lot of people didn't like it. Obviously, this is the most polarizing election in my lifetime.
Absolutely. And it's volatile. There's a lot of things you could say about this and how people feel. This is a moment in American history, Chris. It just is. And it'll be interesting to see how this whole thing plays out. But you have to pick a side. There's no like lukewarm. Would you agree with that? There's no lukewarm.
Well, I don't like either guy. So I'm lukewarm on these dudes.
No, but I'm talking
really
about
don't like either guy.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for the like people on where they are as far as what this election means. I mean, this is two polar opposites of the direction of the country. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you had some strong feelings about this, and go ahead and share.
No, my biggest thing is I think that it's not to have someone pick somebody who's different from the party that you're attached to or the candidate that you like. I just think this is different. I really do. I think because of Trump's personality, and we're not going to get political about political beliefs, but I think there's something different. This isn't about, Chris, Democrat and Republican. It just isn't. This is different. I can remember when George Bush was president. I'm talking about the son, not the daddy. And even when I talk about George W. Bush, the father, you know what stands out about his presidency, Chris? He was only a one-term president. But when he sent the special prosecutor in the Rodney King trial, remember when the cops beat Rodney King and it was on video?
Yep.
I remember that. And I remember that the riots in L.A. and all that. And right. I never had it might not have been my political taste, but I didn't have a dislike. And I think that this is different. This is not Republican or Democrat. So the thing that's interesting to me here is when people find out, say if you were a Brett Favre fan or any kind of athlete on any side, because we've seen the pushback to LeBron, shut up and dribble, we don't care about your political views, we don't want to hear from you, be quiet, blah, 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 blah. That's what they say. But when Brett Favre stands out there and says, look at me, or Arnold Palmer, or
Jack Nicklaus.
Jack Nicklaus, I'm sorry. Jack Nicklaus or Jay Cutler. Who?
Lil
Wayne or whatever. It's okay. It's okay for those guys. Those guys, you think anybody, and I'm just going to say this in general, on the right-wing media network, no matter which one you listen to, Chris, anyone down Brett Favre for saying he's voting for Donald Trump?
I
can't imagine.
The right-wing network, but the left-wing ones certainly are.
No, but I'm saying on the right wing, but they're the ones who also bash the LeBron James is what I'm saying athletes shouldn't be a part of it. That's what I'm talking about.
And I think that's a good point that you're making because, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm just going to be honest. And you people who listen to this show know that I am a proponent of African-American athletes in particular speaking out and using their platform to fight for racial equality. I think we need that as African-American people because of the situation we're in. Those are our most beloved, most well-connected, wealthiest, most influential individuals in the country who are black. So we do need, I wish they didn't have to, but we need them to. But I'm going to be honest. I like it when athletes speak out when I agree with them. And I'm going to keep it real, Rob. When I don't agree with them, like when I'm really passionate about something, if I'm iffy, if it's, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I don't like Biden either. So I'm not pressed about Brett Favre. You vote for who you want. I actually have friends. Some people are ditching friends because of who they vote for. I'm not. I got friends, black and white, voting for Trump. And I got friends, black and white, voting for Biden. And I don't, like I said, I'm not feeling either guy. So I'm not pressed about it. But when I'm passionate about something, and if an athlete keeps beating it, every time he wins something or he's on camera, he's talking about it, it would bother me. I'm just going to be honest. Now, some people say, oh, that's not good. That's how I feel.
No, be honest.
We're and if, like I said, if I'm really against something and somebody keeps, every time they're on, they're beating that drum, and every time I turn on the game, I got to see it, then I would get bothered by it. I haven't seen that often, but I'm just saying this. I'm just being honest that I would feel that way in a certain situation.
So if you idolize somebody, and a lot of people get their feelings hurt when they find out. That's why a lot of people suppress and hide. I won't spend my money on certain things. Like if I disagree with a person, you won't get my money. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I won't. That's just how you could do whatever you want. I'm not going to bash you, Chris, for your beliefs or what you want to do, but you just won't get my money. That's how I deal with it. I'm not trying to change you or tell you shouldn't vote for somebody or whatnot, but I wonder if when it comes to athletes and if you have a Brett Favre jersey, just imagine you have a Brett Favre jersey, you loved him with the Packers, and now all of a sudden you hear this and you're the big-time anti-Trump guy. Can the two exist? Or do you take that jersey and say, I can't wear this anymore? Because there is that. I've heard that where people go like, dude, I'll never wear that jersey. I'll never buy another one of these guys' albums. I'll never watch his talk show again. You know what I mean?
I think like you said it. If the guy is a big-time anti-Trump, then you probably would feel that way. It really all depends on your level of passion about it.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm sure LeBron may have lost some fans over some of the stances he's taken.
Not he did. It's not even a guess. Come on.
Right.
There are people who hold it against him. But LeBron, and here's the other part, as athletes, I'm not against people. Athletes are people first, Chris. They're concerned citizens. They have a right to be involved in the political process. I disagree with people who don't think they do. They have families. They have kids. They have people that they care about. And there's no way that they should sit by the sidelines. An NFL or NBA owner can go and give millions and millions of dollars to these guys, right? Yep. And you're going to tell me that the NBA player has to be quiet because he could possibly influence people or bring something to. I don't agree with that.
There's hypocrisy on both sides. Like you said, the right wing told LeBron, shut up. And
we don't want to hear about it, but they wouldn't tell Brett Favre that because Brett Favre was giving them the message they want.
Maybe a month or so ago, I can't remember who it was, but it was another athlete. I think he came out and said something pro-Trump, and they didn't say anything. So they're right. But on the other hand, the other side's just as hypocritical. Because now you got some rappers coming out for Trump, 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, Kanye West, and now the left is jumping all over them like they don't want them. Who are they to say what are they? They're killing them. And I'm like, you telling them the same thing. Shut up and rap. Shut up and entertain us.
Yeah.
So I would never.
I haven't seen them tell people that they should shut up and rap.
It's on Twitter. They're getting destroyed on Twitter.
By who? By fans, you mean? I mean, I haven't seen
fans. Fans, people on Twitter putting videos and all that stuff. But here's what I said. I would be like, if I was really staunchly against something and I saw an athlete just, beating us over the head with it, I would get tired of it. But the one thing I would not do, Rob, is say he doesn't have the right to say what he wants to say. Shut up and play. I would never say that because you're absolutely right. I might disagree. I might turn off the TV, right? I might not like him anymore, but he does have a right to say what he wants to say. And so that's where I would, he's got the right to do it. All right, let's see. This will be an interesting one, Rob. 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. How does it make you feel when an athlete that you root for has a political belief that you strongly disagree with, do you do away with the guy, or do you still feel comfortable rooting for him?
All right, Nick in South Carolina, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Nick?
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for taking my call.
Yep.
Hey, I absolutely wanted to get in on this because I'm a big LeBron fan, but I'm also a conservative. He doesn't just talk a bunch of nonsense. He's out there trying to take action and change a culture the way he envisions it, and that's what I respect about him. Even though our politics don't line up, he does things to make change. He empowers people around him. He makes underrepresented groups believe they can achieve something. And he's actually going out there educating the importance of voting in the African American community. So it's people like him that actually take action that I agree with. Athletes like Eric Reed, that I can't get along with because they just don't really do anything. It's just a lot of nonsense.
In your opinion, Nick, you don't know what he does. I think that's not fair to just say that.
I don't think Reed's doing as much.
But you don't know what he's doing. Nick couldn't recite
from
anything.
What's been reported.
I think you got to be careful.
He ain't doing close to what LeBron is.
I didn't say that.
I can say that.
But that doesn't mean he's not doing in his own neighborhood, Chris, or with his own people.
I'm sure he does good things.
But you don't know. That's all I'm saying.
You know,
be careful.
From what we know,
everybody doesn't have to hand out a press release. Everybody doesn't get the coverage. It doesn't mean that they're not doing their own thing.
No,
Bill,
of course, we don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Bill in California, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up?
Hey, fellas, appreciate you taking my call, man. I like to listen to you guys, hear what you got to say.
Thank you.
And that kind of feeds into it, like Chris was saying about the hypocrisy going on. If I don't agree with what Rob's saying, I don't turn off the radio or cut him out because I'm kind of interested in what he has to say. And that goes hand in hand with the sports guy. Same as the last caller. I'm a huge Laker fan since day one, and I don't agree with LeBron's politics, but I would never, root against him or cut him out of the life. The only thing I think they need to realize sometimes is what turns people off is, like me, I turn in to watch basketball. I don't tune in for politics. That's my downtime, my away time to just get away from the world and watch.
Bill, I'm glad you brought that up because I want to ask you. Bill, did you turn the TV off when the NFL has a breast cancer awareness week, or they wear the pink cleats and they sell the pink merchandise to raise money? Do you turn it off?
I don't ever turn it off, even if LeBron.
No, but I'm asking you that. What does that have to do with football? Why don't people have a problem with that? I'm just asking you.
It's probably the league as a whole, not just one particular person.
But it has nothing. For the people who say, I only want sports, it's escapism, I don't care about the causes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with you 100%. But like me as a fan, I don't turn it off regardless. I just, if that was the question, would you cut them out or turn them off for something you didn't want to hear about? Right. I don't turn it off.
Okay. But a lot of people use that as a reason that they don't want it. That's not what I turned on.
I think he brought up a good point. We're so polarized right now that we can't discuss. Like, neither side wants to listen to the other, and we got whole networks dedicated to one point of view without really, they'll bring on people here and there, but for the most part, we can't. We're so polarized, we have trouble discussing things with people that disagree with us. You know what I'm saying? And I think these callers is good. They disagree with LeBron's politics, but they still like him as an athlete. So
these are nice. These are nice guys. There are people who also don't. You know what I mean? We're getting nice people who can look at it. Let's just go to Chad in Cincinnati real quick. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Chad?
Hey, what's up, OG? What's up, Chris?
What up,
man? Hey, real quick, growing up in inner city Cincinnati, going to Fisk University, I've been able to travel. I'm 39 years old, class of 99 in high school. I mean, you can't really expect people who are not African American to really understand our struggle. And if we do by chance run into those people along in life who understand our struggle, God bless them. But a lot of these people could care less about what we've gone through as a people and what obstacles we've had to overcome as African Americans. So it's like a lot of them are looking to sports for entertainment purposes, and they don't care about the adversity and the crime and the black police killings. They don't even care about it, and they never cared. So I detach myself from getting emotional about politics because I'm going to make a way for myself anyway, regardless who's president, because we have the power in our hands with the faith in the Lord to do what we have to do to put ourselves in position. So
All right.
that's the way I see it.